Most people never sit long enough and quiet enough to get beyond themselves. So, we talk a lot about this in the workshops that we do. Most people, they get up in the morning, they get out of bed, they brush their teeth, they take a shower, they use the toilet, they look in the mirror, they get dressed, they drink coffee out of their favorite mug, they drive to work the same way, they see the same people, they do the same things. For the most part, they're on a program, an automatic program. And that program is the same program as the day before. So if you keep doing it over and over again, your future is more of your past. And so the body, you wake up in the morning and it goes through a series of routinized behaviors and thoughts and emotions, and there's not a lot of room for the unknown to fit in there because the program is running. So we could say the body's in the future based on the past. So the body's never in the present moment. When you truly get to that point where you're in the present moment, you become very in tune with your soul. You become very in tune with intuition. You become very in tune with a sense of self that isn't driven by the emotions that keep us regulating an identity or a personality. So I always say anything different is good. Mm-hmm. And if you're getting the same thought every day, like, I need to leave this relationship, or I need to move to this city, or I need to change my job, that can be an intuitive thought. It could also be a speculative thought. But for me personally, I like to ask for feedback in my life. In other words, I always say at the end of my meditation, okay, well, if my future is that, then I need a sign to let me know that that's the direction I need to go. If my future is this, then if I'm creating opportunity, then I need feedback in my life to let me know that I should head in that direction. So I pay attention to the signs, not just to the thoughts, but then how it begins to unfold in my life. And if it starts to move in this direction, I trust in that direction. If my life begins to move in this direction, I trust in that direction. But most people, they spend very little time in the present moment, and that's a skill. And when you're in the present moment, you're clear. When you're in the present moment, your body's no longer in the future, or your body's no longer in the past, and you see things much more clearly. You're in tune with your thoughts, and there's less analysis, there's less confusion, there's less criticizing. There's a thought that makes complete sense to you, and that thought that is very sensible and very clear is not based on the past or the future. It comes from the present. So teaching people how to do that is one of the things that we do in our workshops. As you begin to contemplate concepts that you learn, the contemplation process is the building process neurologically in the brain. And you begin to install new circuits that causes you to perceive your life differently. So the indoctrination of an educational system that's based on right and wrong answers is very self-limiting. But we know that the brain is completely plastic, which means then if you're not learning, if you're not growing, if you're not asking bigger questions, then you're allowing yourself to be defined by your past. I would say to that person, get out there and learn. Get out there and create a structure to learn. Get around people that want to learn. Study documentaries. See YouTube videos of people talking. Get involved. Become inspired by learning again. Learning should be a reward in and of itself. And if we stop learning and we keep feeling, now we're headed for our genetic destiny. And people, when they seek pleasure in order to avoid pain, Now we're bridging on the concept of addiction, because when they get something pleasurable in their life, there's a release of certain chemicals in the brain, dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine, and those chemicals produce a burst of good feeling. And when a person notices a change in their internal state, they feel differently, the pain goes away, the emptiness goes away, they look to see what caused it. Oh, it was that pill. Oh, it was that shopping. It was the buying the car. It's the pedicure. And they begin to develop a dependency where they think that change or regulating their emotional states should be done by relying on things outside of them. Now, transformation, really true transformation, is when people begin to look at the emotions that they've memorized that has become part of their identity. And when they look at the emotions that they've been living by and how those emotions drive their thoughts, how those feelings influence their behaviors, and what other emotions are created from those emotions. Now we're talking about somebody becoming conscious, becoming aware. The first step for true transformation is becoming aware or conscious of your unconscious thoughts, your unconscious behaviors, your memorized emotions. And the fact that we can think about how we think, the fact that we can observe how we're acting, the fact that we can pay attention to how we're feeling means we could modify ourselves to do a better job in life. That's called metacognition. So when a person begins to wake up to who they're being, and then they say, like Gandalf on the bridge in Lord of the Rings, "You may not pass today." That kind of decision becomes an experience for the person that they never forget. That kind of willingness to change is when they transmute those survival emotions into elevated emotions. And those emotions, because they're addictive and emotions are the record of the past, then for the most part, the body as the unconscious mind does not know the difference between an experience in your life that creates an emotion and an emotion that you can fabricate by thought alone. To the body, it's the same. So a person who's living in anger every day or sadness in every day, their body as their unconscious mind is believing it's in the same past conditions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. The body's in the past. So when a person takes that emotion and literally denatures it and turns it into another emotion, the freedom from that addiction, breaking the chains from that emotional addiction, is called self-love, is called joy. Now there's a liberation of energy. The person is in love with themselves, they're in love with
Khi say anh thường hay nhắc về em, mong khỏa lấp những u tối khoảnh khắc về đêm. Nghe lại bài ca ngày xưa cũ, ta hát về nhau, nhớ những giấc mơ ta từng ước, to tát về sau. Và đó là khi mà anh dần lụy là không làm chủ chính mình, thấy không gian trở nên tồi tệ, mọi thứ bao phủ chính mình. Em đâu còn như điều anh mơ, anh cũng tự nhủ chính mình. Nhưng mà thôi em, nào ai giỏi mà đủ tính tình, chẳng thể vươn tới được cảnh cao dù anh có nhã ý trèo. Trong cơn say mọi thứ cuồng quay, anh trở thành gã chí phèo. Yêu chân thành là không thay lòng dù em có như thị nở. Ý anh là em như cô tấm, nhìn em như thị nở. Đêm vắng nàng ngón tay xám vàng vì đốt cả bao thuốc lá. Căn phòng chung khi xưa nồng ấm, bây giờ sao buốt giá. Một thói xấu mà anh đã quen khi em không ở bên lâu. Anh thường ngồi trong một góc tối nhậu suốt cả đêm thâu. Em mang con tim anh đi đâu, khiến anh mù quáng vẫn cố sáng mỗi khi đau. Em mang con tim anh đi đâu, điều gì choáng váng để xứng đáng ướt mi nhau. Em mang con tim anh đi đâu, khiến anh mù quáng vẫn cố sáng mỗi khi đau. Em mang con tim anh đi đâu, điều gì choáng váng để xứng đáng ướt mi nhau. Đêm thâu anh đâu muốn nỗi buồn cứ dày thêm đâu. Tên nhau anh cố gắng không nhớ để mà quên đau. Đào sâu trong ngàn điều muốn nói nhưng chẳng nên câu. Bao lâu để tổn thương phai mở đi những vết dấu. Vì sao thiếu em đời tôi như bài văn thiếu ý. Vì sao chỉ biết yêu thôi chẳng hiểu gì dại khờ. Khi con tim cần người không phải người cần dại khờ. Dấn thân mãi để kiếm trời dưới đất. Vội vàng mang ưu tư vào nhạc cất. Vội vàng tôi muốn tắt nắng đi cho màu đừng nhạt mất. Tương tư chiều cuốn cuộc đời theo hướng mặt trời xa đi. Tương tư chiều mà kỷ niệm ôi còn gọi ta chi. Biển tình dù bao la nhưng mặn chát đắng. Và biển anh không xứng là biển xanh nhưng anh muốn em là bờ cát trắng. Yêu yêu là xuống cả địa ngục vì đã chót tin như là xuân diệu. Yêu là chết ở trong lòng một ít.
Their life, and they say that was so worth it. And all of a sudden they look back at their past and they say, I would never change anything in my past because it brought me to this present moment. And when you can look back at your past that way, then the past rolls up to the present moment, and now you're beginning to experience true freedom.
I really hope you loved this video and it was helpful. So please help me make it more popular by giving your thumbs up, commenting it and sharing on the social networks with your friends. And now it's time for our daily Complete the Quote challenge. If you are new to this, your job is to complete the inspiring quote we choose for you and write the correct answer in comments below the video. If you can give us the right answer first, you're the winner of this daily challenge. In the previous video, we had a quote that belongs to Dr. Dispenza. We were looking for two words. The quote goes like this: we should never wait for science to give us permission to do, and the correct answer was the uncommon. So, we should never wait for science to give us permission to do the uncommon. Congratulations to everyone with the correct answer, and to everyone who tried but didn't guess the answer. Today we also have the quote from Dr. Dispenza. The quote goes like this: when you believe in yourself, you believe. So we are missing for two words. If you know the correct answer, write it down in the comment section. Even if you're not sure what the correct answer is, try and guess, and find out the right answer in the next video. If you like this video and our challenge, give your thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Spread the word. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button. By doing that, you'll get notification when my new video and new challenge is out. If you really like what we do here and want to support us, you can join our channel and our community for a symbolic fee and gain many other additional features. You can do that by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button, or you can click on the link in the description of this video. Stay good and have a great day.
You have changed my life with your words and motivation. You helped me to become a better person. I feel so great about your love. Never felt that before. You have changed my life with your words and motivation. You helped me to become a better person. I feel so great about your love. Never felt that before. You are not only good by heart, but you also have a good soul. I'm lucky to find someone as wonderful as you. most beautiful thing I have ever had in my life. You are the reason, that's why I am living in this world. I wanna thank you for your unconditional love for me. You are the most beautiful thing I have ever had in my life. You are the reason, that's why I am living in this world. I admire the way you are always there for me. I admire the ways you always take care of me. I admire the way you give your all just to see a loving smile on my face. I admire the way you love me. I wanna thank you for your unconditional love for me. You are.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah, there's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.